Welcome to Charles GBT YouTube channel. So today we're going to be going full hands-on project. I was planning on something pretty easy though. It's just like a traffic light. I know that we have like most traffic lights online that you can use, but I promise you that this will be very easy and also more functionality. You can use it to build up your portfolio and stuff like that. So first, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button, either with my logo at the bottom right or maybe the subscribe button. Uh, are you done? Thanks a lot for that. Thanks a lot. Okay, sorry. Let's start. So if you open your Tinkercad, if you don't have any design, make sure you downloaded the main Tinkercad for our project. So if you haven't have any design for the projects, all you have to do is just download, then you follow my steps right now. So you will see this, your profile image if you don't have any image. I don't have any image. I like keeping my profile low. So you can see if I hover around this, you see it's meant to write something. So these like a design, these the design. So we are working with these, the designs and stuff like that. So you see these are our full projects we have been working on and stuff like that. So so we are starting from scratch right now. Most of my videos I just explain my code because I want to enter the main programming languages. I find Arduino cool, but let's just get started with this. So we'll go with this. So you just have to create, then go here, create, not 3D. We are working with circuits. You see, I'm always saying this, so we are working with circuits. Yeah, so you can see our collections and our stuff like that, our collections and stuff like that. So we are working with circuits. So you click on circuits. Okay. Wait, it takes time. So this video will probably be long because we're going to start from scratch. I made the camera, the recorder a little. I zoomed in the recorder a little bit so it can be bold. I think I should zoom it in again. Oh, let's just leave it like this is cool. So you see, it gives it its own name. Maybe just I don't know how it gets this name, just gibberish names or something. So let's just change this. So sorry, not this. So let's just change it to anything. Just make your choice. I'm doing mine. Okay. So this is what we're going. Okay, and so this is our this code. So we'll start with this. Okay, so we are going to. You must have the R Arduino R3 and the breadboard small. So firstly, drag this side. Okay, you see, drag it, drag it, drag it, drag it, drag it, and put it here exactly. So you can use this like maybe if you have like a project or anything, you can just use this. So I'm not going to be making your normal. Then you drag this. Let us go straight. You see what I'm talking about. Then you drag breadboard small for this. Okay. You see this. I don't know how I'm going to keep this. To make it more like an RGB light, let me not face it this way. Let me just keep it like I don't know. I need to make it like up each other or something. Let me just keep it this way. I don't know if you guys can still see this. I probably will make this small a little bit. Oh wait, it's too small. It's too big. It's too okay. Let's use it like this. So I'll just move this up here a little bit, then bring this down here. So you can just follow my steps. If you mean, you can go back, pause the video, and see what I did. So we'll start. Let's move the. Firstly, I like doing this at first. Then I'll just change the color to green. Okay, let me use green for this. No, red. Red. So the wire is the color of the wire. Then you can just start from here. Your 5 voltage it must be connected to the minus. So you drag, click, you drag. Your 5 voltage will be connected to the plus. I mean to say, my bad. So you drag it to the plus. So you drag this. So I just like aligning this so it will be in a straight line and it looks cool. So this is it. So this is the 5 voltage. Then I like changing the colors. So the negative I'll use black. You can use anything. You can just do the colors then you change. But I just like doing everything straight forward. So you click, you drag, you click, you drag, and you click, you drag, okay, so you keep this here, this is the negative, you put this down right here, okay. The next thing we're going to be doing will be, let's bring in our RGB light, no, I mean our LEDs. So these are LED. Where is this guy? I always see this guy, but I don't see him. Okay, here I see him right here. So we're going to be working with our LEDs. So our LEDs will be, let's put this guy right here, and I think maybe anywhere of your choice, just make sure you just have him. Well, let's push him a little bit further here, right here. Okay, then we'll go with next one. So we have like three lights in the for traffic lights. So our traffic lights will be red, yellow, and green. So let me drag this again. Oh, it didn't click. Okay, so move this a little bit this side, I think. Let me just move this here. Yeah, then I'll change the color. Let me change the color to yellow. Cool. So then this, I'll drag this here as well. Let me just keep this here, then change the color to green. Yeah, cool. So I'll then do this as well, then the push button, because we're going to be using the push button to start the color, because to start the traffic lights, it won't start by itself, we'll start it with the button. So I'll just move the button right here, and here, anywhere, just make sure you just move it correctly. Then you need resistors for every single thing you're doing. So the resistors must be connected to the negative sign, must be connected to negative sign. So since we have like 4 components, we need like 4 resistors. It doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter about the resistor odds or things like that. Then I'll just connect it. So for the LEDs, the resistors will be connected directly to the cathode and the negative. Cathode and the negative. Anode is for the main connection, then cathode is for the resistors. Then we now go, no need to check the resistance, it's just anyhow. Oh, I've dragged this already. So carry this, sorry. Okay, and then we'll put this under here, right below the left, the cathode of the yellow one, and also the negative. Okay, so we'll now go here, right here, then drag this. Yeah, okay, cool. So you see this, you connect it. I'll just be going paste. I told you guys this would be a long video, but I'll make it cool for you guys, so I won't bore you guys up. So just follow the procedures though. Then this one, we'll just have it right here. Oh wait, drag this again. Then same as the button, same thing. So it's here and here exactly. So you connect all the resistors. Make sure the resistors are connected to the negative sign. Then we make our connections. I like making my connections to be more specific. So for the red, I'll use red connection. Then from down the negative. Anywhere you want to put the connections though. But I'll just be working with down. It must be straight line. It must be like aligned with the anode. So you anode. So anything. I don't know how to pronounce it very well. So you connect this to 13. I'll connect this to 13. I don't know. I'm going to connect it to 13 to make it perfect. Okay, anyhow, just make sure you connect it to 13. So you connect it to 13. Cool. I want to make this straight. It can't be straight. Let's just leave it like this. So then we'll connect this to 12. So I'll change the color to yellow. I like making my things more specific. So you connect this to 12. You can connect it anywhere, but make sure it does declare the right connections. Then we connect this to 12. Where's this 12? Okay, yeah. So 12 for the digital right. We'll connect this to 12. I like making it aligned. So just okay. So this 12. Then for the green, I'll change it to green. So for the green, we'll connect it to 8 or anything. But let's just work with it. With 8. Okay. So you do this. Where's this? I don't know. They have blocked every space is right here. So we'll just connect it to 8. I don't know. Let's make this straight. Okay. Okay, cool. So for the button, we will need this terminal. This is the first terminal and this is the second terminal. We need something to connect it to the 5 voltage. So we'll just go right here, anywhere you want to do. So I'll just start from here. Yeah, then connect it to the 5 voltage, to the plus. Okay, so we'll connect it to the 5 voltage anywhere, but it must match this line. So you connect it. So we need to connect it to the Arduino R3 as well. So let me just change the color to what's cool, which color? I like blue, but it's not good for buttons. I will use orange for this. So we'll just go here, right here, to the right, to the left, I mean to say. Then you connect from here. Let's connect it to 2, I think. Then okay. Okay. This doesn't look that neat, but it's just cool. So we connect it to cool. Yeah. So these are our traffic lights connections. So let's write the code for this. I'll move this a little bit this way. This way. You get what I'm doing, right? So I'll move this a little bit this way. And that's the connections. Make sure you get the connections correctly. Then we'll open the code. When we open the code, we'll see something like this. That's what I was trying to tell you guys. When we open the code, we see something like this. We are not using blocks. I don't know what the use is, but we use this, not block text or anything. We use text. So it's okay. Continue. Okay, so it's written for us already, like the something to start with, but we don't need it though. So we'll just delete everything. Don't delete the loop. Don't delete the setup. But these two things are very necessary to run the code. So we just delete this and delete this as well. Okay, so this now will start. So this for name. Oh, sorry, caps. Actually, forget the caps. Oh God, can't even spell my name correctly. So so this is that's how you start on my code though, for those of you that are watching my videos. So we'll have this, the void setup and the void loop. It's very necessary. It's very necessary to have these two things. But before that, we have to declare our connection. So the Arduino will be aware of what we are doing. You understand? You understand the point, right? So we'll start with this and the I don't know why I like leaving my caps lock on. The red pin. So I like using camel casing for this. So the red pin is connected to 13. Like you can see this 13, digital 13. So you just say 13. Oh shit. 13. So you hit this, then we'll just make it a constant. Constant, so because we're not going to be changing it. Okay. Then this yellow pin is equals to 12. So our connection for the yellow pin is 12. Then we go again. We're just making it a constant because I'm not going to be changing it because we don't want to change our traffic light. So and you can still use anything, it still works the same way though. Then pin, the green pin will be 8. You can name the variable anything. It's not much to be green pin. You can just name it pizza or anything. Maybe I don't know, anything you like, but you have to make it very specific. So the red pin is connected to 13, the yellow pin is connected to 12, the green pin is connected to 8, and that's it. Then the button, we work with the button. Constant and button pin. So this is the button pin. The button pin is connected to what? 2. Okay, you can see for this 2. So we now put the 2 right here. Okay. I would like to write comments on my code, but the more comments I write, I think it will waste time. So I'll just explain it by myself and just do this. So then we use a boolean to know whether it's running or not. So initially it's not running, so we'll just set it to false. So initially it's not running, we'll set it to equals false. You see that? Okay, so then we are done with this. We have declared all our variables and stuff like that. So we enter right into the setup. For the setup, we'll call the pin mode. So the pin, sorry, I just like leaving my caps lock on. I don't know why. The pin mode will be okay. Red pin is output. Red pin is an output. So make sure you don't forget this semicolon, because you might get an error because of this, and I just hope we don't get an error. So that's the pin mode. Then the next pin mode will be let's say yellow pin is an output, so it's cool. So the next one, the pin mode, it's green pin outputs. I say this video will be very long, so if you don't want to just like learn, you can start it, see the end of the simulation. But for my subscribers, I'm making this full hands-on project for anyone that just wants to learn steps and things like that. So for the next one, we will now do the button. The button pin mode will be the pin mode for the button will be, so we'll just name it. What do we name the variables? So make sure it's exactly the same thing you name the variables that you're going to be naming this. Because if you just change any single thing, don't worry, I'm going to show you guys how many ways are going to be we can get an error. Firstly, don't forget your semicolon, and don't name, like, it's very case sensitive. You can see if you change this button to B, uppercase B, and this lowercase, it gives an error. But let's go. I'll show you guys. Maybe we can get an error maybe one or two times, then we'll debug it, and I'll show you guys where the fault might come from. Then outputs, then this it. So these are set up. Since I want to be printing something in the serial monitor, I'll just use this serial. So to print something in the serial monitor, you do this serial dot begin 9600. So this is what you use to print something in the serial monitor. Then what did I want to print at first when we start the program? Let me just put this as the first thing we are going to print. Okay, serial dot print line will be let me put something here. Then this then what we're going to print is traffic lights is ready, press the button to start. Okay, traffic light is ready, press the button to start. So that's how we're going to start this. Then I think that's it for our void loop, our void setup, I mean to say. So we are going to enter straight into our void loop now. We're going to enter straight into our void loop. Okay, wait, before we enter, I think we will have like, it's okay, yeah. Okay, before the void loop, we'll create a method, a function, anything you want to call it, a function that we'll use to check if the user pressed the button or something. Then it will be a boolean, it will be returning something, so it will be a boolean check. What will we name it? We'll need to make it more specific. Check stop. Sorry, I'm using camel casing. So check stop button. So this the check stop button. Then I'll close the parenthesis. Then we'll write something inside this. Exactly. I just like making it look cool, so we'll just do like this. Okay, cool. So see, the name of the function is check stop button, to see if the user clicked on the button. We'll be calling it inside our void loop. So then if we use an if and else statement for this, I like writing my full if and else statement then before I begin anything. I don't know, I'm going to write this, that will make it look neat and cool. Let me just do open and close in parentheses, and then hit it like this, then write inside the if statement anything you want to do. So then if digital read, open and close parentheses, I don't know what's wrong with my caps lock, button pin is equals high. Okay, if the button pin is high, then this means if the button pin is pressed, like to stop button, this is just like a function. So if the user press the button pin, like let's say the code is running, our traffic light is running, if the user press the button pin, it stops the code from running. So if it's high, it means that if it's low, that means the button pin is off. So if it's high, it means that the user clicked on the button. So we will now do something like my caps lock again. Running is equals false because we have declared the variable. Don't forget your semicolon though. So they will print this in the serial monitor. Serial dot print line oh sorry, traffic stopped, traffic lights stopped. Let me use caps lock this time. It's very it's very annoying. Press the button to start. Okay, so this if the traffic light stops. So don't forget your semicolon or you get an error. So I'll add it right there. So if the traffic light stops, press the button to start. So we'll delay a little bit. Let's add a little bit of delay so it doesn't like run very fast. We need like a very something slow. Like I just like adding my delays though. So delayed by 500 milliseconds. Before stopping initially. Then we now return. We'll return true. Okay. Else we will return false. We will return false. Since we are working with a boolean, the data type is a boolean for the function. We'll return false. So then that's it. Then we'll enter the main void loop. This is where our main programming works. So as you have created this method, you can use it anytime. You know what's a method? It's just a bunch of a code that you can use anytime you call the method. It just works very well. So keep it in mind. We created something like this. I'll show you guys the use in the void loop. So we just keep going. So the next one in the void loop, if we create an if statement, if not running, okay, this is not running. I hope you guys know this operator is the not operator. So if not running, then you will do this. If not running, then you wait for the user to press the button. So if as the code starts, it's just not running, then you wait for the user to press the button. Then if inside the not running, if the digital read button pin, make sure you name it the same thing you name your variables or you have an error. Button pin is equals high. Okay, if the button pin is clicked is equals high, then you will do this. So you can see okay, I'll just get this up a little bit. So if the code is initially, if it's not running initially, then you wait. So if the user clicks the button, that is, if the button is high, digital read, the button is high, then it does this. Then firstly, we'll just change running to true. Running equals true. So we'll change running to true. Then we'll print this to the serial monitor so it will be more fun. I said that this will be like something cool but easy and simple. So we'll print this to the serial monitor. I just like doing all my things at once. Then with the value traffic lights started. Oh yeah, traffic lights started. Oh, I missed this. Traffic lights started. And don't forget your semicolon, please. Don't forget your semicolon. So we now add a little bit of delay to it. So I'll just add another delay right here. Delay. This is just to slow it down a little bit so it won't be that fast. So 500 milliseconds is cool. So we use this, a little bit of delay on this. So this, if it's not running, then you wait. for the user to input something. Then if the user press the button is supposed to high, then our running sets to true, and it's printing the serial monitor. Traffic lights started, then we'll use like a delay before starting up the traffic lights. It's just easy to grasp. Then we'll start. Let's code the traffic light system. So still inside the void loop, every code goes inside the void loop for to make it work properly, because it's giving a message to the Arduino that, yo, this is what we're going to do, this is what we're trying to do. So if I should run this again, and then if, because our running is set to true, then if the user have like pressed the button or something, then we'll do this. If just like writing my full if statement right here. Okay, so if running, then we'll do this. Okay, then if running, we'll do this. If it's not running, if the code is not here, like let's say if you start the simulation, it's initially set to false, so we wait, the user press the button is high, we'll set to true, and then traffic light have started. Then if it's running, let's do this following thing. Then firstly, we will, let me just add a comment so you guys will understand every single thing. So this is the just a few line comments though. So let me just add this line comment. So this is the red lights. So this for the red lights. So let's go for the red lights. So firstly, the digital rights. Make sure you don't forget your semicolon. Digital rights red pin is high. Okay, the digital rights red pin is high. So let me just copy this and use it for others. Control C. You can see a traffic light that the red is high, and others are still high at the same time. So the high means like on. So sorry, Control C. Okay, then the yellow pin. Then the yellow pin would be low. Then the green pin, oh, the green pin would be low as well. Okay, so if it starts running, then the red pin, initially it's starting with red though, so the red will be high, then the green and the yellow will be low. So to make it more fun, I added more extra things like this. So you can see for the red pin, we're still doing the red pin. Everything goes inside our, let me give space. Everything goes inside our if statements, our if running, and still inside our void loop. These two closing these two curly braces. Then everything goes inside here, our if statements. If it's running, then you do all these things. So then I'll simply print this in the monitor dot print line. Please don't forget your semicolon. Print this in the monitor. It would be, so we'll print stop, because red means stop. Everybody knows that. So stop. I'll use this exclamation mark because I find it's cool though. So stop. So the red pin is high, the yellow low, and the green low initially when they press the button if the running is true. So what I did to make it extra fun was then we use a for loop to print this. So you know the for loop, everyone knows the for loop, I think. Okay, so for the for loop, it takes in three values. So this is the starting with you initialize the for loop, so it's and let's name it sec. Most people use I, but to make it more specific, we're going to be using sec. And sec is equals 30. So it's initially starting with 30. I just made it 30, and so it goes down. It counts the time, like, you know, the red light will be, we wait for like 30 seconds, counts down, then turn to yellow to get started to, you know, start your engine or stuff like that, then stuff like that. So we now do it keeps going as long as second is greater than 0. Then we'll just subtract minus minus. Yeah, cool. So that's it for the for loop. So inside the for loop, what we're going to do is we're going to print something in the serial monitor. Serial dot print. I'm not going to use print line, so it will be like, you know, cool. Don't forget your semicolon, please, or you get an error. So we'll print this. We'll say red. The phase, red phase will be. Let me put a comma because I'm going to still print another thing. Then still serial dot print line. Serial dot print. I think we just use print. Print. Then semicolon. Okay. Then no. Then we'll print our sec. The timer, because we must print this. So you print the timer. So red phase this, then you know be like serial dot, let's just print line for this. Print line would be serial dot print line will print seconds remain. Okay, so these like red phase, distance seconds remaining, distance second. Let me just add more dots so it looks more fun or something. Red phase, so it prints the seconds down from 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. Okay, we'll add a delay. Let me add a delay because if you don't add a delay, it will just print straight without anything. So I'll add a delay of 1000. This delay, so it prints, yeah, and it delays a little bit. Then I'll call my function to stop this our function. I told you guys to keep it in mind. This our function check stop button. So I'll call it down right here. Then if I'm using under if statements. Okay, so if let's call our check stop button check stop button. Okay, so this is the function. We'll call our check stop button function. Then we will return. This return means to like exit the loop. We have many things. We have break, we have this continue and stuff like that, but we'll return. Okay, so this to exit the loop and restart, waiting for the user to press something. This return right there. So we called our check stop button. If you can go to back to our method, you can see what it does. It's for the check button. If it's high, if the button is pressed, that means the running will be forced and it will stop the traffic lights. Don't worry, everything will still come to place when you understand what I'm doing. So that's for the red LED. So I think so we won't waste much time on this. So we won't waste like much time on this. Let's work on the yellow phase. I will just copy this right here and copy this, Control C, and just make some editing to it. So Control V, this for the yellow lights, and Control V, and this for the green lights. So let's just make some editing on it. Yellow lights. So for the yellow lights, we'll just turn off this. This will be set to low. We will on the yellow lights high. Then so this yellow is like wait or something. I'll leave the exclamation mark. The exclamation. So wait. Then we will, since yellow doesn't like waste much time that much, let's just decrease with 20. Let's not use 30 or something. Let's just use 20 to decrease the timing. And so this yellow phase, we'll change this to yellow phase. So the yellow phase will print the seconds remaining. We are leaving the delay, and then we'll call the check stop button to check if the user stops the program. Then we'll use, and please don't forget your semicolon so you won't get an error. So that's it for the yellow phase though. Just make some editings in our red phase. So we won't waste a lot of time on this video. So this for the green lights. So this for the green lights. So you guys know what to do. You turn this off, and turn this on. Yeah. So this for the green light. Then green means go. I'll just keep the exclamation mark though. Go. So we are going to use 30 as well because I think the green and the red lights goes the same amount of time. So this is the green phase. We'll change this. Green phase. Same thing, just once I've done the red, you do the green and do the yellow and make your editing on it. So So it prints this and this and this and this and this. So yeah, then a check button to check if the user stopped the program or something. So this is just our simple code. Nothing else. I don't think there's any other thing that we need to do. Okay, it's just keeps cycling till anytime it works. So you guys can look through the code again. Very simple. You see my name here, cool name though. So our constant variables, we set our pin and what to do print initially and stuff like that. Just run the simple code that you guys can do as a beginner, but it's more interesting because it will show your understanding of for loops, if statements, and your creativity, because I'm very certain that no one has done this video before. There are lots of traffic lights online, like lots of traffic lights tutorials on Arduino online, but I think this will stand out. So run the let's run the program. Okay, if I should start this simulation, starts. Oh, I hope I don't get an error. Fuck, I got an error. Void setup, expecting this. I know I missed a semicolon somewhere. Let's check for the error. Traffic light is ready. Press the button to start. Oh, I've seen the error right here. I didn't put this there. Okay, thanks for that, for debugging that though. So I forgot to put my semicolon. That's I was repeatedly saying, please put your semicolon, please put your semicolon. So let's run. I hope we don't get an error this time. I will just open my serial monitor. So because I'm going to be working with it. So start. Okay. So traffic light is ready. Press the button to start. So the traffic light is ready. Press the button to start. I hope you guys are finding this interesting though. Let me just. So the traffic light is ready. Press the button to start. I'll just need to charge up so it doesn't crash my program because I have many projects. So I've charged. So press the button to start. So if you just click on the button. Okay, you see this. So it's initially set to red. It's on red. You can see the lights right there. It's red. Clicking down, red phase. 26 seconds remaining. It's going down. Please, you guys have patience for it. Please, let's just go do its thing. So it's going down. That's why I use 30 seconds. I can use like an hour, but I don't want you guys to get bored up. So I just use like 30 seconds for the red. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go. It's then waits. It waits. Then this is the yellow phase. You can see the traffic light, the yellow light turned on. It's now calculating downwards, 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 downwards. You can see it's good though. I'm waiting for the green light actually. I thought you guys an easy program. Just have a grasp of it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, go. Green phase. So it started counting downwards for the green as well. So if you want to see what the function we created do, we'll just click on the button right here. So it's still going for the green though. So it keeps going forever. That's what the void loop is for. Let me clear this up. It keeps going forever. Let me show you guys to the end. So after the green, it goes back to the red. So I think probably this is how they create the real traffic lights. So these just going, and I think like that. So 14, 13. Oh, okay. I thought my program just crashed. So it keeps going. You can see the green is turned on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then it goes back to the red. Stop. You see that? So that's how it keeps going forever, forever. And I think, and I'm very 100% sure that it's how our traffic light was created real. like in real life projects and things like that, like the traffic lights you see on the street. So if I click on the button, so you see the function, the use of the function. So if I click on the button, it stops. Oh, okay. What's the problem? I don't know. I think my program is crashing out. What's this? I don't know what this is. I don't know. Why is my program crashing out this time? I don't see any problem with this though, but it was meant to stop when I click on the button. It's meant to stop. So what's the problem? What's the issues with this? Uh, oh, what's the issues with this? Oh, okay, that just maybe you guys can after the code. If it works for you, then cool. You can just debug it, copy it, and maybe ask your AI, yo, what's wrong with this code? But it's not cool to use AI all the time. Just know the basic functionalities of what they're doing and stuff like that. So that's how we create our function, our traffic light function. It's a wrap for today, though. Make sure uh you like, comment, and subscribe for more tutorials. And I'll probably see you in the next video. Love you guys so much.